He's gotten a little bit of low back pain. Which side is worse on for you, sir?
Probably the left side.
When did it kind of start kicking up?
Probably a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Then I was stretching out and it would feel a little bit better, but yeah, that's exactly where it's at.
So stretching it would help it just for a little bit, and then it'd kind of come back.
Yeah.
It always kinds to come back in this area where I'm touching, just so they know I'm touching right in here into his gluteus medius, piriformis, all those external rotators of the hip, right? And what did we notice when you were walking back here today? What was the first thing we noticed? You walked with your foot flared out, right, on that right side. When we flare our foot out on that side, it's going to make these muscles here tight, and these muscles tighten, and then they're going to pull your hip forward, bringing everything forward like that, making this leg a little bit shorter. When I come behind you and I look at your feet and your leg length, you're a little bit short. We look at your heel, it's almost like it's like this a little bit, like it's rocking forward. Now this leg's getting jammed too much. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. When you were walking, you posted up on this leg like you were really strong on this leg. But when you got to your right side, your weight was drifting to the right. It's almost like you had to widen your gait a little bit. So instead of the energy projecting forward, you're now projecting your energy off to the side. And then we look at your muscle and we see that thing is just hanging off the side of the table like a beast. We like strong quads, but we don't want all the strength in the IT band. We want it kind of more towards that midline and that VMO muscle on the inside quad area. Makes sense to you? More of a quad tucked underneath you. Does that feel goofy to you?
Yeah.
Now, because of why sitting at work, what were you talking about earlier?
Yeah, catching myself with my feet pointed outwards.
Sitting with your legs out, but now you're good at that. You're catching that on the regular, correct?
Yep, when I'm sitting down.
But not when you were walking.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, though. You're really going to get ahead of it now that you're preventing the daily repetitive injury over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Your brain, though, connected to these muscles, so you still have to go back and do the due diligence of digging out up in here, all the way into here and on top of the knee, avoiding down on the actual knee joint itself. Because those muscles were called and recruited to do so much work, we're going to unwind them and loosen everything up, taking the pressure off that IT band. Now this leg is going to be balanced out like what it's looking like. Now we actually go to the side that hurts the patient and we start loosening up the piriformis muscle and the gluteus medius over here. See how that's above your ball and socket? Mm-hmm. These are holding on because this is a longer leg getting jammed. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense to you? Right? Everyone would want to treat this side, but it's not until we treat all this hip flexor, right? Mm-hmm. IT band right here, all the way into here, that's going to lengthen this leg and then give us the balance we're looking for, not only at the hips, but at your feet as well. How do we prevent the injury? What were we talking about walking? We want to walk with our feet facing forward, right? Mm-hmm. And as I'm descending my foot down into gait, that big toe, you need to kind of control your big toe as it hits the ground facing forward. You don't want to have your little John Wayne waddle like a duck kind of walk, because then the energy is now being moved out to the outsides like we talked about, versus toes forward and projecting yourself forward. Not bad. Glad it's releasing though.
Yeah, definitely feels much better.
Now we'll kind of give it a good leg pull. Hold on for me. There we go. Oh, sorry, Evie. The Thera dog. She's like, do you need me? I'll come in and help, Dad. You need me to help adjust this big guy? Feel your trap right here? Mm-hmm. That's it, man. So much better, though. You can tell you've been doing a lot of lat stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Left side feels a little bit tighter right here.
Yeah.
What were we going to say about your lats?
So I was hitting them every day.
Love that. With what, TheraBands? Doing something easy? Been over rows?
Well, at least using the spike roller.
Got you.
On
So
the other
deep tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Love you for that. Yep, so then you're going to take that spiky roller all the way down. You're good at it in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to start working it all in here, taking it all into this outside quad,
Okay.
into that IT band. I'd even take it all the way down into your outside calf in here,
Okay.
because this is the kinetic chain. That's the way that the fascial train kind of moves its way. See how you corrected your foot already? You're rotating your foot in. Perfect. Breathe low in your belly. Now, do we want all feet facing forward? Some feet are shaped different. So, of course, get your foot examined if you're looking to get a real assessment. Do we need orthotics? How we walking? All that good stuff. But for a common base, a generality, having those feet facing somewhat forward, maybe having 1 to 2 degrees slightly outward would be okay. So you're not going to try to be perfect, but you are definitely catching that one-sided, right-sided big flare out. So while you're working, you're good at catching your feet. Good homework for you to do is breathe in your belly until you fill this all up with air. It's going to take about 3 to 4 seconds. Breathe all the way in. Keep going, keep going. Now bear that down like you're locking the breath in, and then fire your Kegel underneath you with that glute. Now take a break. Your hamstring fired before your glute. So we want to do it a little lighter. I want you to breathe in your belly. Find your Kegel like you're pinching off your urine midstream, like you're kind of getting, yep. Now take a break. Now let's go even lighter. Breathe easy. Give me 5% underneath. Good. Take a break. Do the breath again. Breathe. Go even lighter. Give me like 2%. Less is going to be more with this. You're really good at the big movements, the big macro movements,
Yeah.
but the little smaller micro movements, you got to get a little bit better at, because that is our typical 9 to 5, how I'm wanting you to ride your bike all day. Not too aggressive, not too light. Aware though. Breathe. Good. Now just give me that 2 to 3%. That's my man. Now let go. Perfect. That's a good homework. Your feet are going to be facing forward, so then you know you're practicing the good habits. Okay. So then when you get up and you're going to go walk with your wife and the kids and everything, your feet are forward and you feel that foot slowly get to toe off. Mm-hmm. And when you're toeing off, you're feeling your butt project you forward. Okay. Because you've practiced it how many times sitting at work. Because work is what's getting you.
Yeah.
Let it all go. Humans were never built to sit. I'm going to adjust you. We're going to start in your upper back. Breathe easy. Good, let go. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Perfect. One more time. Good. Good. Look your head up for me, nice and easy. Good. Now breathe easy. Oh, yeah. Loosen. Hold up. Not bad, not bad. Breathe easy. Let it go. Wow. Breathe low. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. We'll do one more leg pull. Good catch on your feet, right? We don't want to turn in our ankle a whole bunch this way. We want to keep our ankle neutral, and we're correcting it from our hip to our knee, not from our knee to our feet.
Okay.
Good little ankle adjustment. Right, we see a lot of people kind of kick their ankle in to fix it. Mm-hmm. We're going to fix it up at the top, not the bottom. Yeah. Good. Breathe in your belly, lock that in. Find your Kegel and go to your back. Keep your knees bent. Otherwise, you're going to flip out, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You can bend them all the way in. And I like to kind of kick my heels out to make it a little excessive. Okay. Because that feels really goofy. Correct? Mm-hmm. Breathe in your belly. Oh, yeah. Yahweh. That was so good. Mm-hmm. Breathe in your belly. Lock it in. Go to your side. Face me. I haven't gotten your ribs in a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't feel like I did not like that. Like how it was smooth, yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been kind of just breaking down barriers the last visit, you know? And now it's like today I can tell. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's easy to get caught up in training in the wrong muscle firing patterns. We all do it. 100%. We were never built to sit, You're never built to be on a computer. No one can do it well. That's the problem. So we have standing desks. We have all these different positions that we try to get in. A walking pad that we use. Breathe in your belly. Oh yeah. Lift that knee high. Yeah, let go.
Nice.
So good. Breathe in your belly. Kegel. Go all the way to the other side. Perfect. No pain, right?
No, feels good. It's
Love it.
like loosening everything up.
Love it. Breathe in your belly. Oh yeah. One more time. Oh yeah. Loosen.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
So good,
I
man.
like that.
You're making me look good.
Yeah.
Just glad it's kind of real clean now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we're having to force it.
Mm.
That's what we're wanting. Breathe easy.
Good. Let go.
Ooh, a little bit. I will sit on our hands and I'll work on your neck. Don't expect it every single time.
Right.
Eve is definitely going to expect it. She's the one that's going to hold you accountable.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Hey, your neck's doing better too right there. That's great to see. Not a whole lot of tension right there.
Oh, good.
Keep breathing low in your belly and expand low in that area. That's what's going to decompress that low back.
Okay.
Think of a balloon with no air in it. It's real weak and flimsy. But if you breathe air into a balloon, you give it structure. And then if you keep going, that's what's going to help to decompress that low back of yours. But your diaphragm and your pelvic floor have to be parallel to each other. You've seen people with big rib flares?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Where they arch over arch their back?
Yeah.
That's a tendency that we'll want to see with the way your low back is shaped and the way that your glutes are shaped. You're going to want to hyperextend a little bit. But you breathing in that belly, especially before you dip into a lunge, into a squat, filling all the way out with a balloon with a bunch of air in it, and then bearing that down with your Kegel, which we practiced. And your feet are going to be forward. Now you know you're using your Kegel and glute and not all those accessory muscles we were talking about. Long term, I just don't want you being a bucket with a bunch of holes in it, leaking energy everywhere.
Right.
Because when we go to the gym, gravity doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're going to be functional and you're going to maintain a sense and get only little tiny tears, micro tears, that's why we're there,
Right.
or you're not going to be functional and you don't think about it and you don't get ready, set, go, and then you're going to have a big injury, a macro tear. We want to avoid the macros. Good. Just as tiny on your atlas right here. Good. Guess that wasn't tiny. Breathe in the belly. Kegel, come on up. Ugh.
Oh, man. I feel much better.
How'd I feel?
Good. Needed that.
Yeah. No pain?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.